Hey guys, this is AB Gamer X, and welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon Lazarus Hardcore Nuzlocke series. So I am better from feeling sick the past few days. Even though I'm questioning if it was a cold or was it just extremely bad allergies. I can't even tell sometimes. Alright, so we did catch Raichu towards the end of the stream yesterday. But we still have to figure out what we're exactly going to do with Raichu. Because, again, we have two Mega Evolution options we can use for it. With Raichu X and Raichu Y. So let me get Mega Raichu stats on screen real quick. So it'll be the bottom two stats once it decides to not be stupid. So base stat total doesn't really matter, but these bottom two stats right here. Hi, don't be stupid. Oh my god. You're being stupid. Rah. Or just a tiny bit. My god. Freaking. You really make me do this. Tiny bit. That's all I want. Good enough. Alright, as you can see, Mega Raichu X compared to Mega Raichu Y. Mega Raichu Y it hits slightly less hard. But it is probably one of the fastest Pokemon we're ever going to get in the game. However, Mega Raichu X is also really fast and hits slightly harder physically. But with that said, it does not have the best physical attacks to actually learn. However... Oh. It looks like stats have been changed from the original versions. So they decreased all of its stats except special attack by 5. In exchange for 20 speed. Is that more HP as well? What? And they definitely nerfed its special attack stat in exchange for more speed, defense, and special defense. I don't know, regardless, part of me is still leaning towards Mega Raichu X, mainly because, although my special attack stat is excellent when it comes to its IVs, if I run a special attacking Raichu, its ability means absolutely nothing. Because the best you're going to get out of it is just Hyper Beam or Swift. And if you're using Swift, why aren't you using Thunderbolt? Because that just same base power and it paralyzes. And at least with Iron Fist, you get a whole bunch of punching moves. Because you can get Power Punch, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch. Dynamic Punch if you really want to be risky. Mega Punch if you want to get depression. Oh, excuse me, you get Snore as well. I guess Galvanized Quick Attack is an option if you really want. But let's see, is there like another punching move in my arsenal here, my TMs. I don't think Brick Break counts as a fighting move. Or a punching move. So I'm gonna move this screen over here for a second. So let's see your punching moves. Bullet punch, combat punch, dizzy punch, drain punch, dynamic punch, elemental punches, focus punch, jet punch, mach punch, mega punch, meteor mash, sky uppercut, power punch, thunder punch. Unfortunately, you cannot get drain punch. Right, is that it for punching moves? It's also like, if I run special Raichu, like, your only coverage move is going to be Surf. And that's it. When it comes to special attacks, that is. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and run Physical Raichu. And you also have a 90 base defense, which is not bad. Part of me is also wondering if I should just give Bulk Up. Wait, no, you cannot learn Bulk Up. No, what am I saying? So, unfortunately, I am gonna lean stats towards Physical. Which is something I definitely did not intend on doing, but unfortunately, if you're running Special Raichu, you're kind of running like 2 moves, really, for damage. So we'll get Fire Punch as well for coverage. Place a Slam. I guess Power Punch in the meantime. Because you turn into a fighting move. Oh, not fighting move. And now I just need one more move, and it's not going to be Dynamic Punch. So Iron Fist is a 20% boost, I believe. Yeah, it's only 20% boost. Which means Power Punch would only be increased to... Let's see here. 40 divided by 5. Wait, no, hang on. Yeah. Would that only be like 8 base power? No, that doesn't sound right. But I think that is right. You know, I'm gonna go with Brick Break in place of Nuzzle. Yeah, I'm just gonna run a calculator real quick. So Power Punch. Just gonna say this is 40 base power. Yep. There's 0.2 for 20%. Yeah, there'll only be 48 base power. But if we do 75. So that would be a 90 base power Thunder Punch. You're lucky you have a 130 attack stat, so we'll give you a go, but you're definitely going to need a power-up punch for setup. And I will at the very least... I think I'll give you a special attack, or a speed mint that will also decrease special defense in case I want to flip-flop between the two forms for Mega Evolution. So let's go Naive Mint. Oh no, you sound Raichu. So there you go, and now we need to buy Raichu's Mega Stones. So we fly to the correct city. Of course, I got a lot of money, so we'll buy ourselves Raichu 8X and Raichu 8Y. And we'll start with Raichu X. And now we'll get our actual team back together and continue through the south here, through the next trails, into Aerith's hideout. So, Port Hello, Pale, Pollo. Alright, don't think I'll need Knockdown anymore for a bit. We'll get Serena for coverage. That kind of rounds out our team a little bit. Got 4 Megas. We could potentially gotten 6. Yeah, we do have 6 Megas on the team right now. Like, also Mega Bomb of Snow is an option, but no. If I really am in the need of a Ice type or Grass type, then sure, I'll go Snover. Plus, we also have Mega Weeping Bell. Mega Weeping Bell, not even Mega Victory Bell, just straight Mega Weeping Bell. But he'll be on the back burner for now. But he is an option. Even though I did say I am feeling better from when I was sick, my throat is like 90% better, but I need to drink water often. Don't be surprised if I have to walk away midstream to fill up a water bottle. So we're going to move on to trainer number 1 here, the next trails. Trainer number 1 has 3 Pokemon between Gallade, Arbok, Jolteon, Quagsire, and Arcanine. Let's see, I got Ticketon for Gallade. It can counter Arbok fairly well. Jolteon. Oh, I just remembered. I want to get an ability patch so I can actually get Lightning Rod on the Raichu. If I haven't already done that. Yep, I need to do that. Also, do you have strong legs? Yes, you do. So, Sappho City, get ourselves an ability patch, get Lightning Rod. The electric type immunity is way more valuable. Ability patch, we'll give that to Raichu. We'll use it on Raichu. Alright, we'll fly back over here. Heal up in case things got screwed up. Alright, now Jolteon We have Raichu for that potentially. Quagsire, that's Serena, and Arcanine. We have two options. Most likely lean towards Ralligator. So yeah, I think we'll be fine. But man, it sucks I can't get Drain Punch on a Mega Raichu. That'd be sick. Stop right there. No Team Chimera something. Got laid. That looks too much like a grass type. That's just my 2 cents right there. And as you can see, level 48, and according to the trainer list, we still have quite a ways to go. There are a lot of trainers on this route. And once we start reaching the Chimera Grunts, we're getting to level 50s. And that's before we reach the gym. So yeah, this is where the level cap challenge is really going to come into play here. That's fine, because we can just go for Alligator. That's right, Flare Blitz does nothing. Vicious Rend. Good thing I did not Mega, but you still get one shot. Jolt! Trigger my Lightning Rod. That's a drop kick. That's actually very unfortunate. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for one attack here. It's not gonna do anything though. What the? Why do you have that move? What were they trying to cook? That ain't good. Okay, that's +2 Jolteon. I think Drop Kick is the most... Nope, Stomping Tantrum is, I believe. I have to go Stomping Tantrum. Okay, that's +3 Jolteon. One more will knock you out. Now it won't. Maybe on a high roll. Thank goodness. Who thought about giving that thing Victory Dance? Why can't Serena get that? I mean, the electric immunity was nice, but it really didn't do anything. It was also a good thing I did not bring Claydol because that drop kick would have been an issue. I was really hoping not to see Jolteon there, but oh well, it is what it is. That Berserker Sprite makes it look way more vicious than it actually is. Fully Restore. Next trainer. Regular Tauros, Beware, and Primeape, and you only use 2 Pokemon. I think we just lead Tinkaton again. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna reclaim Arius Town. Yeah, good luck with that. You ain't the protagonist in this scenario. You're gonna have Intimidate. Alright, so I'm gonna switch. So it's level 49 Tauros. I'm gonna at least look up your moveset, because otherwise I'm just gonna go Basculegion. Level 49 Tauros, your moveset is... Swagger, Stomping Tantrum, Zen Headbutt, Body Slam. Yep, I'm just gonna go Basculegion here. I'm just gonna Aqua Tail. Alright. Hello, Mugs. But that Swagger is gonna be an issue. You're probably gonna either Swagger, Stomping Tantrum, or Zen Headbutt. I think I'm just gonna go for Alligator and just KO it with you. Play it safe. Yep, Zen Headbutt, perfect switch. I'll Vicious Rend. You do outspeed me, but Hey, if it just lands here, that's definitely a one-shot. That's definitely not gonna one-shot it. Alright, gonna go take a ton again. Now I'm just gonna Mega, if I'm able to. Just don't stop your tantrum. I did not consider that. Don't paralyze. Alright, now I'll just Mega into Gigaton Hammer. This should one-shot. For a huge power. And the rest of your Pokemon are fighting types, so you just get KO'd by Spirit Break. So don't mind me, I'm just here to break your spirit. But Swagger was definitely annoying. But I think this is the most broken Mega Evolution in this game. Come on, Snowbird, get out of here. Next trainer. You have Laron, Togetic, Scrafty, Braviary, and Alolan Sandslash using 3 Pokemon. No, I think this is definitely a Raichu situation here. If I Mega Evolve Raichu, you pretty much take out most of his team. And if you leave Laron, we Mega Evolve. You might have Sturdy, so I'm just gonna Power Up Punch. Mega Raichu X, which looks honestly kind of like a reskin from this angle. Iron Defense. Sure, I'll take another free Power Up Punch. Into Braviary. Okay. This one's easy because we just Thunder Punch. Sandslash. And have a brick. That's not how that works. That's not a brick. That's a brick break. Right, next trainer. Must be Adria with Golduck, Oricorio Pom Pom, that's electric flying, Magneton, and Palmont. This screams Rain Electric teamed, even though I highly doubt that's going to be the actual case. And you only use 3 Pokemon. Tinkaton would be the safest bet, however if Magneton hits the field, I will be in a bit of trouble. But unfortunately I will not Mega Evolve Tinkaton, because I might have to use it on Raichu. Because I need the stab options. I don't want to waste Protect here, but I don't think I have a choice. That's because you already have Protect. In which case, Tinkaton's probably fine for a little bit. And I could just switch in someone else safely later if need be. But let me think about it this way. If you lead Golduck or Oricorio, and I lead Raichu Serena, before Corey goes for flying move, I just switch into Tinkaton and I'm fine. If you lead Golduck or Magneton, Mega Raichu takes care of him. Palmot. It's like the only somewhat tricky one. But I think I'll be fine. Plus Serena has enough defense to hopefully pull through. Unfortunately, all of your moves are move tutor moves. So if I teach Protect, I'm not getting that back. I'm gonna go Tinkaton, play it safe. I don't want to get Magnet Pole locked on a Magneton. Plus, if Palmot hits the field, that would be a situation where I actually need Tinkaton. You know what? Let's just go for it. It's Team Chimera territory from here on out. Are you sure you're ready? Magneton and Palmot! Okay, I'm Magnet Pole locked. Alright, I'm gonna Power Punch Magneton on a Mega Evolution. Alright, just go straight for the KO with a Brick Break. I'm gonna go straight for the Brick Break, I think. And Brick Break would still do more damage with Stab after Iron Fist. Compared to Fire Punch. Because Fire Punch does not get Stab, and Brick Break, even though it does not get the Iron Fist boost, it does more damage because of Stab. That's exactly what I was trying to get at here. But I don't think I'm going to Protect just yet. But I am going to Spirit Break the Palmot. But I am going to need Raichu X here. That's for sure. I don't think it'll one-shot Magneton. Okay, it actually did. But that was definitely Magnet Pull. So let's see what Spirit Break does here. You're not Mega. Yeah, that's expected. Agility. I'm not sure if Raichu's still faster than it or not. Golduck. Alright, well I could just Thunder Punch the Golduck. That's not an issue, and then I could just Spirit Break Palmot. I should be chilling. Yep. As long as I one-shot the Golduck, I have nothing to worry about. Imagine if Palmot just used Revival Blessing out of nowhere to make things awkward. That would be funny, but not for me. Alright, so Raichu X pulling through. But at the same time, it's like, it's another Pokemon that lives or dies. If I want to use... If I use Mega Evolution or not. At least with Special Attacking Raichu, I have options. It's also like if you get one power-up punch in, almost any of your other elemental punches are going to start doing a lot of damage. And let's get this big nugget. Big nugget. Get out of here. I already got my encounter. And now it's Team Chimera territory from here. I can't even use that. A bomb of snow, and here we go. First Chimera Grunt. I'm gonna save since it's been a little bit. Ah, he's a spinner. But I'm still taking you on anyways. You have Claydol, Mawile, and Honchkrow. That is definitely. Actually, yeah, Claydol, Mawile, Honchkrow. I mean, Raichu is a lead option, but I'm probably gonna pass on that. Is this Alligator lead here? Let's see, if I lead for Alligator against Claydol, that's just free. If you lead Honchkrow, I can still 1v1 it potentially. And Mawile comes in, I can use it to play rough, I could go into Tinkerton or Delphox. So I should be fine. Intruder alert. You're going down, kid. Now here's Honchkrow. So this still works. I think I'll use my Mega regardless. Honchkrow goes down. And Mawile comes in. Even though... Well, you didn't intimidate me, so I'm just gonna... Yeah. Next trainer. Poliwrath, Trussel, Toedscruel, and Bronzong. I do need to be a little bit careful with Trussel because if you set up a Shell Smash, that could be very bad. But I think a Delphox lead here works out just fine by using your Mega. I also just realized Delphox is my only special attacker on the team, so I have to be careful. Cool Bayonet Spray. Whoa, whoa, whoa! This area is mine! Yeah, well, I want this item. I don't know what it is, but I want it. There ain't nothing you can do about it because you're just not even the correct trainer. Well, you are the correct trainer, but... well, you're definitely not on the sheet here. Go for Alligator. Use a ghost move, Rage Fest. Yep, that is a ghost move. Oh, you're actually normal ghost. That's really good. Regardless, you're still getting one shot by a crunch. We get strong jaw and stab boost. Alright, what else you got? Volleyball. Okay. That's a little awkward. Because I think kind of counters my team a little bit. I mean, not really, but I'm at least going to check out your learn set. Volleyball. So you have Hydro Pump, Wake Up Slap, Brick Break, Belly Drum. Okay, well, in that case. Basket Legion, because you might either Belly Drop or Brick Break. Yep, that's fine. Because Shadow Force, IO Speed. Yeah, that's right. Belly Drop and a Hydro Pump. That's definitely going to work. For adaptability, this KOs. Into Bronzong, which is just another Shadow Force and win. Payback, yep, that does nothing. Well, it could have done something. But more likely than not, it could have done nothing. So this is a forced double battle. So if we head back over to fight list here. Trainer number 1 has Skuntank and Dracloak, and that's it. Each of them will use 2 Pokemon each. And Amistar, Frostlass, Glalie for the second one. One of them is immediately screaming Tinkaton lead. Probably using you as the Mega. But I do have to be careful when I decide to switch in Delphox. And I really need to prioritize that Amistar if that comes in first. Even though I remember Skuntank's moveset, it's not great. I think the most damage you can really do at this point is Flamethrower. Let's see, Skuntank's moveset at this time. It can explode. It can only use Explosion and Sucker Punch potentially. That would... Okay, so Skuntank needs to go first, if that comes in. In which case, I'm using Tinkaton, Gigaton, hammering it. Maybe I'll teach Raichu Thunderbolt and lead you as well, just in case. So I'm going to give you Thunderbolt for now. Just for this fight. And I'll reteach Power Up Punch later. Too lazy to go back and heal at the moment. So let's just use Tiny Super Potion. Power points, I should be fine for the most part. I don't think I'll be using Basket Legion anyways. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. I'm gonna lead Raichu as well. I'm gonna use Tinkaton as my Mega. So if Skuntank comes in first, I'll just Mega Bob, Gigaton Hammer, and Thunderbolt combo into it. If it's Dracloak, I could just split the damage here. Regardless, I think I'll be fine. I'll be fine no matter what, I'm pretty sure, as long as information on the dock does not change. Alright, come on, show me Skuntank first. And Frostlass. Okay, that was worst case scenario for Frostlass to come in there. Alright, so I fear Skuntank is indeed going to explode. So I'm going to get you out of here. This will do decent damage to Frostlass as well. Alright, it's Sucker Punched. Alright, so Raichu is in a little bit of trouble. That was a crit on a Thunderbolt. That's right, because you're faster than Tinkaton. Nothing to worry about. Alright, I'm going to Spirit Break the Dracloak. Raichu, I'm just going to switch. I think for Alligator, just stay switching no matter what. I'm going to double check. Make sure there's no freeze dry shenanigans. Why are there so many entries on Frostlass? Oh, Frostlass Cavern. Oh, Snorunt, Glalie, there we go. Learn set at level 50. Blizzard, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, Captivate. Oh, no, it is Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, Blizzard, Energy Ball. So that's a random move. Hello? Why do you do that? So maybe I need to prioritize the Frostlass instead. So instead, let me look up Dracloak. Heal level 50 learn set. Phantom Force, Dragon Darts, Dragon Pulse, U-Turn. That's actually a decent moveset as well. However... Wait, no, I read that wrong. Wait, no, I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't. Alright, so... Ghost, Dragon, and Bug. Once again, random move, but I think Fraligator is the safest switch here, so let's do this. Oh, no, I already used Gigaton Hammer. Crap. Let's give it a Dracloak then. Well, Delphox has enough special defense to survive a Shadow Ball. And Fraligator... Let me compare stats. 153, 127. Higher HP. I think I might actually go for Alligator. You know, I'm gonna go for Alligator. So that means it'll only be a 2v1 now. Plus, it's 75% chance of it using anything that isn't Energy Ball. Yep, there we go. It's hammer time. And there's the Amistar. I'm gonna Spirit Break and Vicious Rend. No Shell Smashes for you. And we're gonna go back and heal. Wait, there's a surf spot here? Oh, but no, you need Waterfall, which we don't have. So we gotta come back here later. But in the meantime, we need to go back and heal. I wish Dusclops was my encounter instead of Snowbird. I guess at least with Snowbird, it does give us potential weather control in a way. But even then, it's just not something I want. I barely even used Politoed to begin with. The goat. Let me get the location list back up. So next trainer, Rampardos, Scizor, Bastiodon. Uses 2 Pokemon. Is it the same grunt that stole the fossils from earlier? Alright, we'll just use wait, what? I used cut. I cut the grass. Oops. We'll go for Alligator. If you use Scizor, I could just easily switch out. And literally not have to worry about it. There you are. Weird green Duskull. I know your shiny is reddish. Finally, a trainer who has a Team Chimera. Are you here to take them down? I've been hiding here, working on perfecting a move to protect myself. You just inspired me to finish it. Here, take this. Isn't that Fire Blast? Yeah. A ball of snow. Let's go for it. You're next, Grunt. Shoot, where'd that old man go? You just missed him. He went that way. Note how I did not point in a specific direction. Okay, so you're already off the script here. Regardless, I still think it's worth using my Mega. Because Ice Fang will just still one-shot you. Yep, and then your final Pokemon, Scizor. Well, I'm no longer weak to Bug, so Vicious Ren. Ralligator is also really strong. Part of me is almost considering Agility in a way, but I think that would be a bad idea. 4 move slot syndrome. Rest is way too good to pass up on. You're bulky enough to use a rest and be able to get away with it. But I'll take the free Leaf Stone. Right, next trainer, Gorgeist, Ambipom, and Alolan Persian. I think it's just take a ton. And you only use 2 Pokemon, so sure, why not? Persian, and that's perfect because here we Mega, we Spirit Break. You might Fake Out. Never mind. That's a Fur Coat. I mean, yep, you can only use Dark Pulse. Get out of here. Wasted Crit. Ambipom. It's Hammer time. And one more trainer before the gym comes up soon. Dustox, Muck, Alolan Muck, and Breloom with only 2 Pokemon. And I think that's just Delphox Mega Evolve. Plays ought to beat it. Nobody outside Team Chimera is permitted into Area's hideout. Well, guess what? I say otherwise. I beg to differ. Baloo! And Mega Evolve. And once again, you only use 2 Pokemon. This is a one-shot. And that's Alolan Muck, the only thing I actually have to switch out against. But you can't do anything to Tinkaton, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to double check because I do not want to lose Tinkaton to something stupid. I think it was level 51. Acid Armor, Gunk Shot, Screech, Crunch. Yeah, that's it. About as good as I expected that moveset to be, really. Now it's Gigaton Hammer, protect, Gigaton Hammer. Okay, I may actually have to Spirit Break now. That's still did a good amount of damage. Not bad, take a ton. But I do think we actually get a place to heal up here. Area's hideout. And yes, you're seen as a citizen here. I'm being held here by Team Chimera, but you don't look like you're in... I mean, would you like me to heal your Pokemon? Stay safe out there. I will. Thank you. No PC. I see Obstagoon as an option. Houndoom, but alright, let's actually look at our encounter list here. At Area's Hideout, our encounters are... Alright, so daytime encounters. We have Houndoom and Ariados 20%, that's abysmal. We do not want Ariados. 10% Obstagoon, Primeape, Muck and Boltund, and Salandit. 8% Lurantis, 2% Tyrant. And nighttime encounters already look more interesting right off the bat. Houndoom and Drapion, 20%, Obstagoon, Primeape, Alolan Muck, Boltund, Salandit, 10%, and Scrafty, 8%, Tyrant, 2%. So yeah, we are definitely getting nighttime encounters. As for the lead Pokemon, since I don't think there's a PC nearby... Oh, you're missing your hat, mask, and hood, by the way. Sorry, I'll put that on later. Man, but there's no way to change the time of day. But, so there's only one thing to do, speed up the process. So, how are you guys doing today? 8 o'clock is when the nighttime officially occurs. So we're just gonna speed this up, wait for nighttime to fall. And it will fall in no time. Yep, see? Yep, it is now 8 PM. Let's get those night encounters going, and... Come on, let's get something good. I'll even take Drapion. Like, Houndoom is a mega option, along with the new fire type. Drapion and Obstagoon are pretty good as well. Annihilate's decent. Alolan Muck would also be nice. We just don't want Boltund or Salandit. Come on, no Boltund, no Salandit. Please. No Boltund, no Salandit. Okay. A Rash Obstagoon? Oh, did I complete a quest to where I can actually see what natures they are upon encountering them? But hey, Obstruct is actually decent utility. Because it can protect against contact move and it lowers the defense. So Quick Ball is your best friend. No PC nearby, so we're kind of a bit limited at the moment. I did not even look at the fishing encounters, but I don't think there's any. It didn't even list them. No fishing encounters here at all, I'm assuming. Oh. Blizzard, nice. This must be the gym. It's the only building that's actually accessible. But let's actually take a look at the trainer list here. See your boss fight, because we do have to go up against the admins again. So I have that up. I'm gonna turn on the light. And it's hydration time. Alright, so we look at the starting team. I need to look and see if these are double battles or not. I don't think they are. These are all single battles. Alright, so that makes things a little interesting. Alright, so Paldean Tauros. That kind of gets hard countered by Alligator, but it's not like I could do anything back to it. So next best thing would be Basculegion? Even Serena would do decent here for Alligator. I'm already thinking my own for Alligator right off the bat, but I know that's probably not the best idea. If I can outspeed, get the Mega Evolution with Tinkaton, then that's not an issue. Golisopod? Why did I say it like that? Golisopod? It's always worth keeping Protect on Tinkaton just because of first impression, even though I don't think it's going to use it. My counters for Golisopod? I guess Basculegion? Right, I'm already pretty overly reliant on Basculegion at the moment. Like, this is just a fight I do not bring Delphox into, no matter what. But because there's no PC here, I'm gonna head back over here. And let me make sure... Or I can fly back over here, but none of my Pokemon can learn fly. Wait. Flying Pikachu! Darn it! Listen, that route's gonna be a test of my patience, but I have to be patient. I don't have a choice. Let's heal up first, and let's look at our team options. Because Delphox is definitely not coming into this battle. Of course, we saw the rash nature earlier. Ivy's could be better. It's definitely a bulky obstacle for its IVs, but... I mean, once you learn Obstruct, you're kind of like all I need, really. Alright, but regardless, we need to think about this fight here. Gorbez, I believe, changes type. You have Water Fairy. Good thing I double checked that because I was thinking Water Psychic. So Water Fairy Gorbis. Anything that takes both fairy and water? Alright, I guess Weeping Bell's coming out of the team. Dugong! Thick layers, that's just thick fat. I really don't have to worry about a physical dive coming from this thing, but Ice Beam and Mega Horn, it's a little awkward. But that's part of the fight that I can actually... Nope, that's not for Alligator. It would have to be Basculegion again. Do you have rest? You do. But Sour Force is also your only main method of attacking. So that could be an issue. Are you really going to make me use Abomasnow? In Basculegion, that's 100% for Alligator. Crocodile. Intimidate would suck. 2 dark moves, Bug and Ground. Dark moves, Bug, Ground. I don't really have a clear answer for that. But Assyrian Grudra, I'm already immediately thinking Claydol because that's my only way of hitting a super effective hit that'll actually do damage. Because part of me's thinking I might not be bringing Raichu into this fight. It'd be too situational to try to get it set up. Especially with the amount of Intimidate users that I might have to deal with. And the Ace Abomasnow. Maze just Ground and Ice. What do you really want me to say about it? It's like if I invest my Mega in Raichu, then I don't think I could bring Tinkaton. I don't even think Serena's a decent option either, unfortunately. But Weeping Bell is a must, that I do know. So let's get that Leaf Stone, use it on you. Get a Victory Bell! Yay! Leaf Tornado! Right, let's get up to the level 50. Get rid of a Gastro Acid. No! I alt out of the game and it closed the emulator. No! We did save recently. Hopefully all I need to do is just head back to the PC and re-evolve Weeping Bell. Oh my god. Another thing I need to keep in mind is that so many Intimidate users to deal with. I still have my obstacle. Okay. So we're still fine. We didn't lose too much progress. Oopsies. Leave stone. I mean, you are a special attacker, but we'll take what we can get. However, that's not really the case for my internet. Barbarage. Poison on impact powers up if against poison foes. I'll get rid of Leaf Tornado. And Mega Victory Bow I don't think is the play either. I don't even know what nature I want to give you. But, oh, well, you have adaptability, so. Stream should be fine at the moment. Giga Drain, you're definitely learning that, 100%. Get rid of Leaf Blade. Any other move that isn't toxic? Like Sunny Day Weather Ball is a tech option, I suppose. Now I need Fly. And let's apply to our favorite move, Tutor. I almost pressed Alt again. Alright, come here, you. Stockpile. Ooh. I am gonna give you Sleep Powder, though. Poison Jab for now. We can definitely relearn that. Oh. I thought you could get a Weather Ball. Alright, well, if I'm not using your attack stat, then I guess the Bold Nature is fine. Even though Modest Nature would probably be slightly better. Probably just use Barbarage just in case. Hey, let's take another look at the what we're dealing with here. Here, heal it first. But if I am going to teach Sleep Powder, there's only one thing I need to do. It's time to farm off of Yanma's. Yeah, it's not too far into the night, so hopefully we can get through this pretty quickly, but it's 75% accuracy Sleep Powder. We don't have a choice. And make sure Thief is in slot 1, which it should be. Yep. Just to make sure I don't accidentally misclick the wrong move. Come on, we need that wide lens. Come on now, Thief. Give us the wide lens. Darn it. Alright, here we go, we got Yama. Please, Thief, a wide lens for me. Please. Please. I am way over odds, by the way, for getting the wide lens off of Yama. %, which means 1 in every 20 Yama would have one. Granted, obviously, I'm definitely running into the wrong 20 Yama. Hey, that's not nice. And you're not holding an item either. Okay. We're gonna make it evening. Yanma. Thief. Give me a wide lens. Please. Victory Bell might need it. No. Thief. Give it to me. Please? Do it for me? Man, if I had a Bayonet with Frisk, that actually would have been really nice here. Just saying. Alright, come on now, thief, please. Thank you. I just realized Captain could actually be an option in the fight. Because Drain Punch does well against quite a few Pokemon. I think my math might be wrong. Now that I think about it. Yeah, let me move this over here. I'm pulling up the calculator again. So 100 times 0.05. Oh wait, it literally is 5 out of 100 encounters. But wait, if I 100 divided by 5. That can't be right. Okay, I'm wasting time. I don't know how the math works. That crit was not lucky. Oh, got Yama just in time? Okay. Still finding nighttime encounters. Right now it's daytime. Why am I talking to you? You know what? I'm buying the Victory Bell Light anyways. There it is. Yeah, I'm broke. No, not morning. I need to figure out how this math works, because it's going to keep bugging me. So... I think the math is right. I literally think it is like a 1 in 20 chance of one having a... Yeah, it is 1 in 20. Yeah, I was right. Land every 20 Yamas. I've definitely defeated at least 50 of them. I'm just gonna start speeding through these Yamas. Just because I'm getting that impatient now with these things. Come on, give me! What I need. No, come on! Wow, so that was the one with the wide lens. I think it's about to become daytime soon. Last one. Okay. The wide lens is necessary. No, we're just gonna set it tonight. It's good. Even though evening really should have set it to 8 PM. Rah. Let the tomfoolery resume. Please! I've got Beldums way easier than this. I find shinies in ZA easier than this. I even have a shiny Yanma in Legends Arceus, which I think is now a Yanmega. I'm gonna test something else. Hang on. Kyogre and Groudon have a 50% chance of holding a blue orb. Okay, it must be guaranteed then, since Lazarus is 5%. Alright, well, if I try using Thief on Zigzagoons and Linoons, I can actually get a potion 50% of the time. So let me, because I'm too lazy, I'm just gonna keep going until I see Zigzagoon. I think I know what route it's on. Okay, Zigzagoon should not be taking this long. Come on now. Okay, starting to get a little stupid. I'm not sure what exactly decides the dex order here. Why are you all the way down here? 348. Wait, what the heck? It desynced itself. Oh, I might be. I'm stupid, aren't I? Wait, am I? What? I don't know anymore. Area. What? I was just there. You know what? I'm gonna make it evening. Oh, I know. It's on the other thing. It's on the other half. It's in Kalami City. Alright, come on, just give me the Zigzagoon so I can test Thief. Yeah! That's the 5% item! Are you kidding me? Oh, crying out loud. Where's the freaking wildlands again? This freaking sheet. Could get a big roof from Cradilly. In the leap, but not exactly what I want right now. Come on, 5% chance, and I get it first try on the freaking Zigzagoon. Because why not? I guarantee you the doc's just straight up wrong. I think that's really what it is. Because it's guaranteed that Thief does work. I've KO'd so many Yanmas to where I don't think they even have the wide lens. I'm going to do one more night cycle. Because this is getting way too stupid. It's not like it has like sticky hold or anything that prevents item theft, so it's just I just don't think it has the item in general. Alright, well, this is really good EV training for Kecleon. Which I'm not trying to do, I'm just trying to... get a wide lens. One. Still finding them surprisingly. And there we go. Alright, I'm just going to assume it's not even in the game. Yeah, it's only Angel, Yanma, and Yanmega, which it clearly isn't. Okay, well I got Speed EVs accidentally. So I'm done with that crap. So we're gonna probably use Kecleon anyways. D plus speed. Oh boy, that's meh. You stink. Ooh, you stink. Like, I like its current moveset as is, but I at least want to give it a Thief. Let's just look at the boss fight list again. Oh, that honestly just made me a little upset. Paldean Tauros. Just wouldn't even be a good lead for Kecleon. Can Kecleon do anything for Alligator? I mean, you could probably 1v1 on a Drain Punch, but I think that's a little too risky. Kalista you can't do anything against. I feel like there is a typing that resists both water and bug. I guess not. Gorbis, of course, that's... I'm almost tempted to use Kecleon as Spike just to make you useful for something. Like, you can 1v1 Dugong, and that's about all you can do. Yeah, no, it's just not worth it. Kecleon, get back in the box. The definition of fodder. Be like Nebby and get back in the bag. I guess I could at least get the rest of these Pokemon up to the level cap. I really don't want to use Snover, but... Oh my god, you get Horn Leech? That's so good. Oh, you evolved earlier. I thought you evolved at like 40. You have Snow Warning, so this is good by default. Good Avalanche. Power Punch, I have a TM. Plus your special attacker. Can't even use your Cold. You're getting Giga Drain, because you're a special attacker. Barely. And that's all you can get. Let's go Obstagoon. Get up to level 50 as well. Counter? Sure, that's better than Furious Wipes. No. That's a move you should be getting like early 20s. At the latest. Obstruct, you're 100% getting it. Your scary face. A good Night Slash. Right, you do get Thunder Punch. But why would I teach you that? Take down for Body Slam, and then no knockoff for some reason. But don't worry, Switcheroo is clearly more important. Get counter, and rest is too invaluable. Okay. Here's another thing if I decide to use Claydol. It's only good against Goodra and nothing else. Because it's all water. And dark. And ice. You only do good against Goodra. You're a one-trick pony. I need Pokemon that could do more than be a one-trick pony. Unless, hang on. Doesn't Tinkaton get Stomping Tantrum? Why did I think that? Really gotta plan this one out because it's 3 boss fights. Because this is going to be the gym we're taking on. And it's battle against all the admins and then the Calliope again. Wow, they actually just straight up list Calliope's Pokemon. Okay, well, I'm gonna think about this more carefully. Paldean Tauros. Okay, I'm gonna put Noctowl in the box for now because I actually need to plan this out. Heal box. I think this is my team almost no matter what. And once again, I don't feel confident using Raichu. Like, you will outspeed a lot of stuff, but unless I commit to Mega Raichu Y? Hold up. Mega Raichu Y? Paldean Turtles gets nuked. So will Feraligatr. So will Golisopod. Gorbis can't even do much to me. Dugong. I mean, outspeed, hopefully one-shot Basculegion. Crocodiles is where I'm forced to switch, so actually, you know what? Hang on. I think Mega Raichu Y is the play. There are so many Pokemon that threaten me physically with Intimidate. However, I do need to be a little careful because... Scroll to the bottom. Because as you can see, I have a defense stat of 65. So if I'm not one-shotting everything, that's an issue. We might commit to Raichu Y set instead and hopefully try to sweep. The issue is, you have so many bad special moves that are normal type, to where you can't even take advantage of Galvanize. Because if you're using Swift, why aren't you using Thunderbolt at that point? It's just straight up better. Like, what else do you want? A Hyper Beam? Which I don't even think I can get. Can you at least learn Draining Kiss? You can. So you have one way of healing, but is there any situation where you're ever going to use Draining Kiss? I don't think so. Because Feraligatr you have to KO immediately. Because if I undershoot, then it's just gonna kill me with Aqua Jet. At least by first impression, so I'm forced to use freaking Protect as one of my moves. Like, I'll teach Surf just in case I need to take care of Crocodile. Assyrian Goodra I need to switch in another Pokemon for. Same thing with Mamoswine. Like, these three are the only Pokemon Raichu cannot take on. Let's see, Mamoswine does to Feraligatr. Crocodile. Okay, well, you know what? I am going to teach Draining Kiss for now. However, probably I'm going to forget it later. Right, you have to get Protect because of first impression. So give it a Thunder Punch. And you have to get Surf. You have no Psychic. Reflect is an option, but no. You need to get served for this fight. But if Raichu somehow misses a roll to one-shot someone, that will be extremely bad. So this entire battle is riding on Raichu here. And no range shenanigans either. So I can't even go Politoed for a Drizzle to get 100% accurate Thunder because Basket Legion has Swift Swim. And that will absolutely destroy Raichu. Should one-shot Tauros. I will one-shot for Alligator. I will one-shot Golisopod. Gorbis and Dugong, I'm not entirely sure. Actually, I think Gorbis I can, because Gorbis has higher defense than special defense, right? I know Dugong is bulky. I mean, respectable enough special defense on Gorbis. 85 special defense compared to 105 defense, but point still stands. You are a physical tank more than anything. Victory Bill is here as backup. Scare Smack is a weird move to counter against on the Crocodile. I think I said I already had a counter for it, but I already forgot it. Dark type does good immediately. No, not really. Yeah. Kinda puts me in a pickle. Like, Fairy is another option, but unfortunately I'm also weak to Earthquake, which is arguably worse. And I might be stupid, I need to look up what Shelter does again. Which, of course, it just raises the user's defense by 2 stages. Alright, so it's just Iron Defense. Because in Legends Arceus, it increases defense and evasion. So, Claydol is a must, just in case Hisuian Gudra is here. So you're in the field by default. And I don't think I have any other counter for Crocodile. Gyarados would have been amazing for this fight. But I got jump scared by a Thunderous Kick on a Leafeon, which crit one-shot. I don't even know if it was a crit or not, but still got jump scared. I did consider Serena. You have good enough defense, your speed's not bad either. All you gotta do is just one-shot Crocodile and get good damage on a Hisuian Gudra. But I will at the very least change your nature to give you Jolly. So I'll bring you onto the team as well. But I'm gonna have to bench someone else in the process. Basculegion. Unfortunately, I might need Basculegion. Not to 1v1 you, but just as a backup option. In case things fall flat, which it most likely will, because I know my luck. Do I actually need Tinkaton in this fight? This might be the first fight in a long time where I might have to actually say no to Tinkaton, which is crazy to believe. I guess we gotta rip the band-aid off at some point. Even my team doesn't really look too impressive on the base level surface. It's still pretty solid in the long run. For Alligator, you're gonna get Chesto Berry most likely. Victory Bell. I'm probably just gonna give Citrus Berry since you have Giga Drain. Claydol, you're probably gonna get Citrus Berry and or Rest. Chesto Resto. Okay, go ahead, let's go. Chesto on you. Citrus Berry on Victory Bell. Claydol, what moves do you have again? You're not using Side Shield Bash. I'll give you new Nature Mint. What other moves could you potentially learn other than Side Shield Bash that'll help in this battle? Just as a backup option, because you only need Earth Power. Obviously, Earthquake's out of the question, but that's impossible to get. Calm Mind is too slow. Psychic ain't happening. I could go support, but no. I think Claydol might be fine. But I'm gonna give you a... Should I give Citrus Berry? I probably will be outspeeding Gudra, so let's go Citrus Berry. If I need to use Rest, I will use Rest. But before I do anything else... Put you here for a second. We need to get Nature Mints. I know I need a Jolly Mint right off the bat. You should be fine with the Naive Mint for this fight. Not too many special attackers to worry about. Plus, you have high special defense as Mega Raichu Y, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, yep, you need Jolly. I gotta think of a new nature for you. I'm thinking maybe a Calm Nature. Because I do need a little bit of speed. And you need a Modest Mint. So let's go Modest and Calm. Jolly, give that to Serena. Give that to Claydol. And Modest. I'll give that... Use it. Not give. To Victory Bell. I just remembered, I can't learn Ice Beam on Claydol. If I'm done here... Let me really see what the move tutor's got. In store for Claydol here. Signal Beam, that's not amazing. Diamond Storm, no. Sleep Talk. Just for this fight, I will teach Sleep Talk. So that way I can definitely get away with a Chesto Berry. Or, Citrus Berry. Because if Guja starts to outdamage me a bit, I rest a Sleep Talk, and if I outspeed it, then Protect and Earth Power are perfectly fine. I think everything is as good as it's going to get. Adaptability, Victory Bell. Did I even check your tutor groups? I did. But really, no special poison move? Or any other special moves in general that isn't... I mean, there's just Sludge. Okay, yep, that's it for Victory Bell. Of course, there's no PC in the next town, apparently, so... Hopefully it's not a gauntlet. Because that would be worst case scenario. But I think this is the line. Raichu for just about everyone. Serena for Crocodile. I switch on an Earthquake, and I could probably survive a non-crit Skitter Smack. Syrian Guja. That's a job for Claydol. And Mamoswine is for Alligator. And Basque Legion, Victory Bell as backup. In case things go south. But, okay, well, at least I'm guaranteed to get my Mega Evolution off no matter what, because I have Protect. So if you do go Gudra or Crocodile first, I can still Mega Evolve into Protect. However, it's still not the most ideal situation. Plus, I would need to find a switch-in opportunity to get Raichu back in eventually. Plus, you can just send in Raichu or Mamoswine early, which will definitely complicate things. Breloom. Oh, I know the gym's right here. Whoopsies. sure not to interrupt. I'm scared. I know things are gonna go wrong. Make sure... I'm gonna make sure Thunderbolt is in slot 1. There we go. Draining Kiss is at the bottom slot. Alright, you have Mystic Water. No. You get a Testo Berry. Chesto, you have Citrus, and you have Citrus. Okay, here we go. I'm going for it. Or at least it's not a gauntlet. Alright. Send it. You followed us all the way here? No matter. We're ready for a final showdown. You'll learn once and for all that Team Chimera is not to be trifled with. Team Chimera admin. God, please be a Pokemon I can one-shot easily. Tauros, yep. That's perfectly fine. I'm Mega Raichu Y. Right? No, not Shift. Imagine if that wasted the turn. That would be the worst game design of all time. Mega Evolve into Thunderbolt, and I will outspeed every single Pokemon on his team. Probably gonna go ground type next. Crocodile, yep. You probably are going to go straight for Earthquake, right? I'm gonna protect to play it safe. Skitter Smack, it's a random move. Unless it doesn't see it can one-shot. That must be it. You probably don't see a one-shot for some reason with Earthquake. Dude, these IVs are really good. Even though the 144 attack doesn't seem too impressive on the base level surface, but... Galvanize is just a bad ability for you. It needs to be Skitter Smack on a Serena switch. Like, Serena could probably tank too. Like, the fact that you use Skitter Smack complicates things. Like, I need it to use any move. Like, I don't think it's going to use Foul Play. That I know for sure. Alright, I might just go straight into Serena. Right now, regardless. And I'm just going to hope it doesn't do 50%. At least, hopefully, Jolly Nature will cushion the blow from Foul Play, potentially. Probably should have top Protect to Serena just in case, but I was not expecting it to use Skitter Smack. Please use Earthquake. Nope. It did 50%. Okay, so we sack Serena. Her speed isn't abysmal. I probably should have gave you a Citrus Berry. I don't know why You still have the expert belt. I mean, I just have to send it no matter what. Okay, well. I still outspeed one shot. Which is good. Let's see, you might send in a Pokemon that has the super effective move. But is weakest, but I'm also strong against. So like if you have an ice move, you'll send in a Pokemon that grass is strong against. This could literally be anything. If you see priority kill, you're most likely going Golisopod. Goodra. I can survive an acid spray. Right? I might need to compare stats real quick for Hisuian Goodra to Crocodile. I do have to remember Goodra will get stabbed on a Dragon Pulse, so yeah. Because my defensive stats are almost equal, just slightly higher special defense. Because I'm trying to see if I can at least get a Thunderous Kickoff. Crocodile with a base 122 attack. Skitter Smack is 70 base power, I believe. 122 compared to Goodra. Hisuian. 110 special attack, so it's slightly weaker. I think I'm okay to stay in. Acid Spray definitely does not kill. And Dragon Pulse won't kill unless it crits. So you can get at least one high jump kickoff safely. Or just straight up one shot? Okay. Let's go, Serena. That one might have been the expert belt. Dugong, wait. I outspeed Dugong, right? Yeah, if I outspeed... Serena the underrated goat? Hello? You only have water and fairy moves, right? Yeah, you only have water and fairy moves. So we drop kick. I was not expecting to use Serena this much. Being 100% honest. Obviously, your Ace Mamoswine, I'm probably not going to outspeed. You can kill me with Icicle Crash. That I do know. But I'm going to compare speeds real quick. Mamoswine's speed, I know you're surprisingly fast. 80 base speed on Mamoswine. Compare that to... No shot. No way. Serena, thank you. No way that actually worked. Outside of... Outside of the Tauros, Serena just swept his entire team. What? Saving? I am actually very surprised by that battle. What? Unfortunately, I don't think I can bring you into the next fight, but let's see what we've got. Is up strike up? Okay, I'm gonna need to... Thunderous Kick is an electric move. 2 fire move. Okay, so that's just Clay Doll. Berserker. I could probably just go... I'm gonna need to go back and heal. And switch out my team because there's no PC here. Brah. Maybe if I talk to a bunch of people, maybe I can actually find a PC. Oh, I'm not gonna open the plug. I'm talking to you. Bruh, no PC at all in this place. And I can't fly either. It's somehow easier to get there than it is to get back. Okay, there we go. Plan out this next fight. Okay, I'm also saving. Only 3 hours in the game, let's go. So, immediately right off the bat, we bring Clay Doll. Alright, Berserker. That just screams Delphox. Santa Scorch. Even though you have Crunch, I think Basque Legion's safe no matter what against you. Cloth, that's also just Basque Legion. Go-Goat. Bulldoze Leaf Blade. Right, so it's just... yeah, it's only just ground and grass, so that's literally... if I can find a... ugh. I'm not gonna get a safe switch in. It's going to prioritize speed drops more than anything if it doesn't see a kill. So that's not really a safe switch into Delphox, which means we might need a plan B. No, we don't need a plan B because I just go Clay Doll, which you can't hit with Bulldoze, and then it just Leaf Blades or Horn Leeches on Delphox, free switch, boom. Boom, bada bing, you're gone. Yeah, so that's a bit simpler than I thought. Midnight Lycanroc. I think we bring Serena again. Yep, and you also counter Cradilly. And for Alligator counters Sicilian Arcanine and Pissimian. I need Delphox. Alright, looks like I might be using Mega Delphox in this battle. Right? Is Mega Delphox the play? Because I know you have no dragon moves to hit me super effectively against Mega Feraligatr. Raichu's just not even useful in this fight in general. So Raichu can actually just go straight back into the box. Bring Tinkaton back into the team for now. As like a backup option, but let's see here. Zebstrika, that's just 100% Clay Doll and win. Berserker. If we go Berserker next, I would need to play around the Night Slash. Of course, I could protect turn 1 since you have no setup moves. If you do go Night Slash, I just go into Feraligatr. Which in theory could also 1v1 the Berserker. think this is just a lot more straightforward than I think it is. It's just a matter of what I do for my Mega. Right, because Crocodile was like 92 base speed, if I remember. Yeah, 92 base speed. Midnight Lycanroc. $82 base speed on Midnight form, yeah, so that's just outspeed one shot. You know, we'll keep the expert belt since apparently that worked well last time. And listen, I'm just doing planning right now. I don't care if the stream dies at the moment. Yeah, like Tinkaton could be a backup option against Lycanroc, could be a backup option against Cradily. Even against Cloth to an extent. I think I'm just all set. Again, it's just a matter of who do I use my Mega Evolution on. Maybe I'll just use my Mega on Cradily. Or not Cradily, what am I saying? Freaking Tinkaton. Because I know Delphox can survive a combination of a grass and ground move from Go-Goat. Yeah, I'm gonna go Mega Tinkaton. But do I get greedy with the Expert Belt again? You know, if I'm able to one-shot his Sui and Goodra of all Pokemon, with a defense stat of, let's see, defense stat of 100. That's a little lower than I thought it was. And 80 base HP, compare that to Cradily. $96.97. Alright, so Cradily is slightly bulkier. But regardless, it's not like he can do anything to me back. So I think I'll... Banana. So I think I'll just go Citrus Berry. I think I'm actually all set for this next fight. Just gonna think of a new item for Delphox. You know what, since you have Rest, I'll give you Chesto Resto. So... it's just a matter of who do I actually want to lead with. I think Tinkaton is just a safe lead almost no matter what. Because, I mean, if you just go Senna Scorch or just go Basculegion. So, yeah, let's put Tinkaton up front. If you use Flame Charge or... if you just use Zep Strike, I can hard switch into Claydol fairly easily. Because it can only hit me with Blaze Kick and Flame Charge. Lead Berserker. Probably just straight hard switch into Delphox and be fine. Centiskorch, hard switch into Basculegion. Cloth. Mega Evolve one shot. Go-Goat. Protect to Scout, switch in Claydol if he uses Bulldoze. And then switch into Delphox and then kill the Go-Goat. Lycanroc, outspeed one shot. Cradily, outspeed one shot. Passimian, outspeed one shot. And you're obviously not leading with the Hisuian Arcanine, so yeah, we're all ready. Yeah, this one took far less time to play, because this one's way more straightforward. I am still dumbfounded about the almost freaking Serena sweep against the first trainer. And then I have to plan one more fight, which is against Calliope again. Like, I'm having so much fun to this game that I might even do another off-screen. Might do like an off-screen game for this again. Once the series is actually over. But we're getting to that point. I assume we only have like 2, maybe 3 at most episodes left. Bold nature would be a bit more better here. Bit more better. Yep, that is grammar. But it should be fine. Especially since Claydol is really only being used for 1, maybe 2 battles at most. Worst case scenario. I cannot believe that you've tailed us so far. Coming into our hideout. That's bold. With Calliope watching, I will destroy you and bring pride to Team Chimera. Alright, give us a lead that'll do us some favors. Go. Okay, that makes things easy because you're gonna go straight for a grass move. Actually, nope. For some reason, I had Claydol in my mind because I'm an idiot. Alright, we have a free chance to Mega Evolve now, so we'll do that and protect. Most likely going to be Bulldoze, because I see that I outspeed you. Yep. So here, we switch into Claydol on a Bulldoze. Yep, now you can only hit me with Leaf Blade and Horn Leech. So we'll go Delphox. And he should be able to just outspeed one-shot you. And Leaf Blade's gonna hurt a little bit, especially if it crits, which it doesn't. Fine, be Flamethrower. You're a ground type. I forgot about that. But it's fine. Well, I don't think the crit mattered anyways. So this could literally be any Pokemon coming out next. Lycanroc. Okay. Rock moves incoming. Rock Tomb? Oh, yeah, sturdy. Ah, boo! Boo, you stink. Get off the stage. Which means guaranteed to get a Rock Tomb off no matter what. You could see a kill with Rock Slide. Regardless, I still think Serena is the right play. I don't see you using Crunch here. You know what? I'm going to take a gamble. I'm going to go Claydol. I don't see you using Crunch. I could see Rock Tomb or Rock Slide, yeah. Now I'm going to see what you're going to do next. I just wanted to make sure I had a save switch no matter what. I'm going to protect. Oh my god. Rock Dark. I'm gonna protect. You're gonna crunch? Yep, you see that I outspeed, so you're crunching. Oh, that means crunch gets stab. To be fair, Tinkerton was also a safer switch end option. Oh well. That's fine by me. Alright, watch this. Crunch into Tinkerton. No defense drop, nice. We Spirit Break. Useless crit. If there's sturdy. Special attack drop does not matter. You Rock Tomb. That's expected. I will still outspeed you. I think I still outspeed almost his entire team. No matter what. Yeah, I am so fast. Like, maybe not Zebstrika, but everyone else, yes. Yeah, Spirit Break again. You're not using your forward store for some reason. Assuming you're just saving your ace for last no matter what. Zebstrika's next. Probably gonna Flame Charge or Blaze Kick. So, we'll protect a Scout. Did I just say like electric normal? Thunderous Kick. Yep, okay. Just checking up, it's just straight up said electric, right? I'm just seeing things. Go Claydol. Maybe it's his Thunderous Kick as a stat dropping move. Yeah, so that's why I went for it. And I'm just gonna Earth Power. No reason not to. That crit was not nice, but at least I have a Citrus Berry. So Claydol's chillin'. This should one-shot. Zebstrika doesn't have a lot of stats. That's fine. Claydol's pretty much done after this move anyways. The ability was Lightning Rod, right? Yeah. Okay, well, if you go Berserker, it could be a roll between Night Slash and... literally everything other than Slash. Alright, so I'm gonna protect. I need to scout what you might use. Night Slash. Okay, in that case... ooh, actually... I think we go Serena. Have a little bit of fun on a high jump kick. No, if that misses, he uses Icicle Crash. We know what to do. For Alligator's the safe switch. And here I'll only use Slash, most likely. Alright, yeah, it was literally a random move. But that's fine. Every random move option was good in for Alligator regardless. And now we Capricious Rend, we outspeed, we have Strong Jaw. There we go. Center Scorch maybe? Cloth? You only have Anger Shell. I mean, you might go straight for X Scissor. How many Pokemon did you have left? 2 Pokemon left. Okay, so I can outspeed one-shot the Cloth. But you know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. There we go. Cloth goes down. Out comes the Hisuian Arcanine, which can't do anything to Feraligatr. And if I do need to switch for some reason, I got other options. So we fish this rend. You do outspeed. But it doesn't matter. Like, this one was planned out better, despite the fact I took more damage than I did in the first one. Heal up for now, and let's see. Save. And now we gotta look at Calliope's team. You will use all of these Pokemon, but it could be in a random order. Because your ace is Raging Bolt. Let me actually check something. Locations. Yep, you use all 6 Pokemon guaranteed that are listed here. It's mostly a combination of fairy and dragons. So I drapple. I mean, we just Mega Evolve, Spirit Break, win. Mega Tinkaton is going to be an issue. I counter for it last time. I don't think it's going to work the same this time. Because you're going to need something with a monstrous amount of defense. Which for Alligator is, however, it can't do anything back, really. Even though if you have a Steel Pokemon, like Pure Steel, you're kind of in a decent spot. That's an even cooler Bayonet Spray. Okay, so... I do think Tinkaton is a... Mega Tinkaton is a must. Oh yeah, definitely a must. Let's look at my box as well in the meantime. To look at options. Mega Tinkaton. Mega Tinkaton. Mega Tinkaton. Dracozolt. Okay, well, Mega Tinkaton takes care of Grimmsnarl, takes care of Dracozolt. Takes care of Silvally. And also takes care of Raging Bolt. I need to look at what Thunderclap does again. Strikes before target's move already is a priority move. That's what I figured. So yeah, Mega Tinkaton has a chance to just straight up sweep her entire team with the exception of her own Mega Tinkaton. It's a literally Mega Tinkaton war. Delphox has a chance to survive, but only one chance, I think. There's one more thing I'm going to look up. I'm going to look up Gigaton Hammer and see if it gets affected by Protect. User cannot select Gigaton Hammer in succession unless the move failed. Okay, so yeah, protect literally means nothing, it's just a PP stall. And you can just Gigaton Hammer again. If I had the option, I would bring a Will-O-Wisp user just to nerf the Tinkaton a bit. Unfortunately, I don't have that. And Raging Bull is definitely your ace. Low 54. Tinkaton is so tricky because it outspeeds literally everything. Except... No, I will not outspeed into an Ironhead. There is zero world where that is happening. Like, Mold Breaker also just breaks through paralysis, so that doesn't work with static. Beautifly Spotter. I honestly think Basque Legion would be my best bet. But Mega Tinkaton has so much defense as well when it Mega Evolves. Yes, defense jumps up to 112. So it needs to be a super effective hit. And this is a battle I know Serena's not going to do well in. Weavile's like the only Pokemon I have that I know will outspeed it. Unless I sack the Raichu here. Which I really don't want to do, if possible. Regardless, I think a Pokemon is definitely going to die to Tinkaton. Because last time I was able to use double manipulation from the AI. Delphox this time is forced to take potentially 2 Spirit Bricks. No, it has to take a Gigaton Hammer no matter what. Along with one other move. Spoiler alert, that's not happening. I don't think Claydol's a decent option either. The issue is, I don't have many Pokemon to work with. Obviously, if I had like Aggron, that would do really well, but nope. Gyarados would have been amazing, but nope. Hold up. Kecleon. Can you get Bullet Punch? Because I'm thinking Bullet Punch and a Citrus Berry. And to get a Glare off, which means my entire team will start to outspeed the Tinkaton. even though my Tinkaton most likely have the speed advantage, I still don't trust it in a 1v1 scenario, especially if I'm already going to be down health from taking out the other Pokemon. Let's see. Serena, again, I don't see using you in this battle. I don't think you're going Bullet Punch, but I've seen you learn weird moves from the tutor. I know Shadow Sneak is an option. Yeah, I figured. They're going so many moves. Yeah, once again, Calcleon just isn't gonna work. Unless I send in one Pokemon that I know for sure is going to die. Okay, make sure the Pokemon survives and can tank a Gigaton Hammer. Honestly, is Ampharos a decent option for this? Because what if I go like a Bold Nature on you? Give you a Citrus Berry. Hang on, Spirit Break's like 70 base power, right? $75. This would get reduced to 80. So Gigaton Hammer will be slightly stronger than Spirit Break. Only slightly. This is the only time where damage calculator would be kind of nice. If I'm being honest, I don't think I'm surviving a combination of both Spirit Break and a Citrus Berry into a Gigaton Hammer. Because if I did, that was 100% going to be a Thunder Wave play. Just a second, hit Ampharos. Unless I bring in another sacrificial Pokemon as well. 2 Pokemon to sacrifice. And attempt to get a Thunder Wave off. I know Raichu ain't surviving any hits from that thing. Plus you have infinitely better IVs. So I think I know what I'm gonna have to do. At the very least, Spirit Break is its weakest attack. So I'll bring Kecleon. And I think I'll just bring Beautifly just to sack it. Unless Weavile can learn something funny, which I doubt he can. Like, if I'm just able to get 1 paralysis off on a Tinkaton, I'll be fine. Oh, I'm gonna need to move Tutor it up. I need you to learn Thunder Wave, 90% accurate. If I was able to, I would definitely try to thief the stuff I need to the Wildlands. Because 2 Thunder Wave misses could cost me the run. Beautiful, I ain't surviving anything. Why do you have the highest special attacks out of any of my team members? Almost. Your special attacks is the same as my starter. No way of knowing what its thing's gonna be. Cannot endure and protect at the same time. Who will teach you to protect in the weird scenario that I need a Gigaton Hammer? Do a cover dance. Can you learn any powder moves? Only Stun Spore. You know what? That's better than nothing. Get rid of Giga Drain. But this might be the team I go into the final fight with against Calliope. Let's see, Basket Legion. Do you do anything against most of these other team members? Not really. You're good against Sub-Ally, and that's about it. Potentially use you for switching shenanigans, I don't know. For Alligator... is rocked by just about everything. So maybe I don't bring my water types. I don't want to trigger Hail with Snow Warning, potentially. Ups attack state of Suffering. Fast Obstacle into Guts Facade. Hello? You know what? It's an option. I'm going to take advantage of it. For Basket Legion. Probably the only time I'm going to do this. But you definitely need a Citrus Berry. I need to find a Flame Body Pokemon. I'll go over time, I don't care. Pythio Cemetery. Perfect. Just gotta find Litwicks. Ale Sprout. Oh, I think you're a nighttime encounter only. Sprout. Okay, this is gonna get annoying. Hang on. Oh, it's only available at night. Good thing it's just turning daytime. Hopefully getting a flame body proc will be easier. By slam usage, you're gonna learn a different move anyways. Right, here we go. Night Slash. Flame Body. Nope, that may have been Flash Fire. That's your hidden ability. Oh, come on now. Alright, once again, looks like Flame Body won't work either. Oh no. Yep, it's about to be daytime. Right, come on. Please, Flame Body. Oh, come on. I should actually look over here and see if Litwick is actually in the wild. There we go. And no Night Slash makes contact. Oh, item. Hey, Shadow Ball. Finally! Now, I wonder... Let me try this. Aha! Now teach you Facade. Oh, crap. And now we teach Night Slash. Give it Body Slam. But I do need to get you a Jolly Nature. So let's get Knocked Out, deposit Obstacle, just kidding. These nature mints are invaluable. I think I'm about as ready as I'm gonna get. Lastly, Citrus Berry. Give that to you. Water Break. I do want to take on the gym tonight, though, just so I can keep strategy fresh in my mind. Thunder Wave. Should be fine, Fox. For alligators, sure. Sure. What could possibly go wrong? I can't probably go actually have Speed Raging Bolt. I mean, it has Thunderclap, so it doesn't even matter. I even then, there's a chance I might survive it, barely, without a crit. 75 base speed? I actually think I do. Maybe not. You know, I'm gonna go Basque Legion. We'll go for Alligator. The final decision. Because he has super effective moves against for Alligator and like every single member. Of course, Ulysses would be different. Of course, you have Protect, Gigaton Hammer. Even if it was my best Gigaton Hammer counter to use against Gigaton. Pivot. You know what? I'm doing it. In case I need an extra pivot. You can tank physical hits better than Basque Legion can. And that's the final change for real this time. Of course, Beautifly, you're just here to die. Alright, let's just head into it. We're gonna send it. And watch the strategy fall apart. Stupid Snover. Listen, I like the overworld encounters as an option. I don't like it when they block the path. However, I'm not a programmer, so I'm not going to say much more other than that. Double check items one more time. Beautifly gets nothing because you're here to die. Citrus Berry's good. Chesto's good. Wait, did I actually use the Jolly Mint? Yes, I did. It's probably as good as it's getting. Save the game. Let's go, Tinkerton. Let's send it. One last time because I'm apprehensive. As expected, you can't just let things go, can you, Adam? Once I was the 8th muse of the Ilios region, counted among the most highly respected trainers. But even with all that respect, I was so bored. I needed more. More power. More wealth. More everything. That's why I became the President of the United States. Oh. I got a headache. And led the destruction of my own town. It's all or nothing now. Let's have one final showdown, here and now. I just wanted to get this over with. Well, this was fresh in my mind. The strategy. Alright, that's good. Lower in accuracy, and okay with that. Or evasiveness, I mean to say. I can't risk it using parting shot. So I'm going straight for the spirit break. I'm hoping this will one-shot. It should. Super effective. Well, I would have liked to save that crit for later. Don't be Tinkaton, don't be Tinkaton, don't be Tinkaton, it's Tinkaton. You broke the mold. I'm protective. Okay, so use Fake Out. If you go for Gigaton here, that's probably better. I want to keep Tinkaton as healthy as possible. So is it going to Fake Out? Yep. Alright, so you're probably going to Gigaton Hammer. This is where we sack the Beautifly. And I'll go Ampharos. Oh, you did not Gigaton Hammer. Regardless, that sack was needed. He doesn't see a kill, so probably just Spirit Break. Just please hold Ampharos, and you need to land this Thunder Wave. Ah, that did exactly 100. So I'm not surviving another one. I thought I missed for a second. Most likely will Gigaton Hammer. But regardless, I'm sacking the Ampharos. This thing's way too dangerous. If it Spirit Breaks against Delphox, that'd be an issue, so... Send the Thunderbolt. We barely survived, but... we just need to sack. Withdrew into Draco's ult. Oh great, that's a random move. Sack the Ampharos. I need to. From Tinkaton. Should still one-shot. Spirit Break. Now that I outspeed Tinkaton, I could probably just do a 2-tap on a Gigaton Hammer. I have to risk a crit right back at me. Oh, plus it's gonna Fake Out. Yeah, but it's gonna Fake Out. Isn't that like a free switch? So even if it goes Spirit Break, it gets Dab, which would make it stronger than a Fake Out. As long as there's no crit shenanigans, it should be fine. Because here's is going to fake out. Should be fine. Fire Blast would have been nice. Got a Flamethrower. You don't see a kill, so you're probably going Spirit Break. Yeah. Had to Flamethrower again, even though I'm risking a full restore. Oh, thank goodness. Grimmsnarl. I'm definitely using a dark move here. Yeah, yep, Sucker Punch. It can do nothing to Tinkerton, so... Probably Sucker Punch. Spirit Break. Okay. Yeah, being a little weird, but still doing just fine. Spirit Break, one shot. Ballet. This one's simple. Gigaton Hammer. That's not a fairy memory. But that's fine. You might heal. Nope. Okay. That's fine. I only have to worry about Discharge and Thunderclap. I have enough special defense to where I'll be fine. Spirit Break. That's going to be a 2-shot, which is perfectly fine. Special attack is lowered. Paralysis could be really bad, worst case scenario. Ooh. Sending it. Worth it. Oof. Issue is, I know I can 2-shot it. I know Obscure could just potentially almost 1-shot it. I can't let it set up any Calm Minds. But I need to rest. I had no choice, I had to rest there. At least you're back up to neutral. Send the Spirit Breaks. Come on. 111. Oof. I had to protect here. In case he goes Thunderclap, because I might be forced to rest again. But at that point I'm on crit timer. Like, I will protect. See what he's gonna use. Someone else may be dying. He's going to Discharge. Shabakleedle. Nuzlocke ain't doing crap. So 169, 151. Gonna take a gamble on Obstagoon, I think. Now, if I hard switch an Obstagoon, if you do too much damage with Discharge, Thunderclap just a one tap. And I'm not gonna lose for Alligator over this. How much damage did I do in that first Spirit Break? I was at 111 before. After one Spirit Break, that's -1 drop. Calculator. It's a damage roll, and I'm not risking a crit. But it's gonna Thunderclap, which has priority. First time I used Spirit Break, and then I went into Discharge. It did 42 damage. So this is definitely a damage roll and dodging a crit. If I rest again, I'm risking crit timers. I think worst case scenario, I might have to sack Delphox, because Obstagoon might be my next best win condition. But I have to send the Spirit Break. I don't have a choice. Please, low roll, no crits. If I crit it back, that would have been amazing. Come on, low roll, no crit. I'm paralyzed. Alright. Your chesto. Which means you're 100% dead. I mean, if you see a priority kill, it probably is going to be Thunderclap. Hold up. I wonder if I could do a little bit of math here. Let me compare stats. Take a screenshot. I'm not using a damage calculator, but I'm using the calculations in my head. HP is like roughly 10 off, but the percentage difference isn't really too much, so we'll add on maybe 5 hit points of extra damage. Okay, so Thunderclap is obviously weaker than Discharge. Which is 8% weaker. So 42. 92% of that. I think it'd be like 5 less damage overall, so it kind of balances each other out. So the difference in HP and thunderclap damage doesn't make a difference. Special defense is literally like 33% stronger. I have special defense of 101 on Obstagoon, 151 on Tinkaton. So if we double thunderclap's damage, no, it's not doubled. Increase it by 33%, 42. Plus 33 extra percent. Let's see, 42 divided by 3. Be an extra 14 damage. Which is making me think like 56? Maybe 60? I don't think the math's right, but I have to risk it regardless. Oh, you went discharge anyways, you didn't go thunderclap. Hang on. We're chilling. My math was literally correct. And now we facade and kill. Next turn. Yep, that's a 2-shot. We got this. Our citrus berries are always safe. How to use a damage calculator without using a damage calculator. The calculations in my head. But was I actually correct with the amount of damage I'd taken? Hang on. From the initial discharge, so I'll add on an extra 5 damage. So let's see, 56 plus 5, let's say 61. Was it 158? Minus 95? 63 damage. Yeah, I was literally correct. Just about. With the exception that it did not use Thunderclap. My beasts, obey me! Adios. I snatched the myth badge. Placed it at my feet. Wahaha. Abandoned by my own Pokemon. Without legendary Pokemon behind us, we are lost. I've heard that gym leaders from across the region are coming to reclaim the town as well. I fear that Team Chimera is finished. This can't have been for nothing. I refuse to believe that my life's work, the plans I've considered for decades, and my chances for power have been stopped. Admin, use your Arcanine Man was trying to use dig and get us out of here. They have completely vanished, and the rebel team is sticking out. Dragon Claw. Caleb also seems to have left the ancient mechanism in the stone piles. Maybe we could decorate the cabin. Oh my god. Final showdown is now complete. Much commotion outside. I know you can do it. We saw Entei, Raikkoon, Suicune dash out the gym.
seems like they've escaped their control. Some Chimera grunts escaped in the chaos. From the looks of it, Calliope did too. But still, this was a resounding victory. While you battled in the gym, I brought some gym leaders to help defeat the other members. They all joined to take down Team Chimera for good. I was the first gym leader you challenged. Now that Chimera was dismantled, I thought it was time to reintroduce the Elite Four. Oh. Now composed of us gym leaders. We'll be assembling at the ruins of Ahiyawa, the site of an ancient battle, just northeast of Pentapedal City. If you hope to become champion, come meet us there. Either that, we might become champions. All we have to do is go there and beat some gym leaders we've already beaten before. So we've got this. I'm gonna help the muses take care of these grunts. You should head there and follow the Pollen Road towards the ruins of Ayawa. I'll catch up with you there. Become champion is now active. Yeah, that was close. Any crit at any point would have been bad. And I am going to end off the stream, but we must put our team members to rest. No waterfall. Me sad. I have nothing to worry about. I don't know what you're talking about. Finally, civilization. Alright, thank you, Beautiful Life, for your work in the early game. You've served your purpose in the late game. Thank you, Ampharos. You served your purpose in the mid game, and your purpose in the late game. Alright, wait, since we are way over time, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.